What's going on YouTube? This is Jackson here with another video. This is my 6 dice soccer game. I got two different colors. One home, one away. The blue is going to be Chelsea. The red is going to be Arsenal. Here's my little timesheet. Basically it's numbers 1 through 96. So pretty much I'm going to roll 3 dice. Well, all 6 dice together. Whichever number is the highest is going to be the team that's going to win a possession. Once they win 3 possessions in a row, then I'll roll just 2 dice, one of each, to see if the attacking team scores. And that's how simple it is. Let's get it started. Alright, so at the coin toss, we'll just roll both. Chelsea's up 6-2. So they'll get the ball first. Let's say you got to win 3 in a row. The fourth one to be your goal. Chelsea has 10. Arsenal has 10. Gonna roll it again. Arsenal has 12. Chelsea has 10. Arsenal is going to steal the possession, so they're going to have the first possession of the ball. So it's going to be right there. A for Arsenal. $12 to 4. Arsenal still has a possession. That's 2. They win this and then they'll get a shot on a goal. They have 7. Chelsea has 9. So now Chelsea takes possession of the ball. So this is how it looks. Arsenal, in the first minute they had the ball. They had the ball in the second minute. In the third minute, Chelsea stole possession. (11 to 15). Arsenal took possession back. And I will keep going until I get a score. 8 to 10. Chelsea took the ball back again. 14 to 6. Chelsea has it at midfield, basically. 11 to 7. Alright, so basically I divided the field up into 4 sections. 3 sections. Your defense, close to your goal, midfield, the attacking third. So right there you'll see Arsenal had it twice, Chelsea had it once, so Arsenal stole possession. Chelsea worked the ball all the way down 3 in a row. So now the fourth one is going to be a shot at the 8th minute. So we'll see if they can get a goal. All right. 1-1 is a tie. So I'll redo it. I act like the shot was deflected. The attacker went to kick it again. 6 to 3. So Chelsea scored a goal. So far the score is 1-0. Chelsea scored in the 8th minute. Arsenal will get the ball now at midfield. 10-11. Chelsea stole the ball. Arsenal stole possession back. Chelsea stole the possession. So far we're in the 11th minute. Nine to 7. Chelsea still has possession. They're at midfield now. Alright, then attacking third. We got 3 in a row. So now they'll go for goal. Arsenal blocked it 5-4. So Arsenal gets the ball. And if you want, you can put shot on goal, that it was missing everything, but I just act like the goalkeeper saved it and they just rolled it back to their defense. Just build up the lead. Well, build up the attack. 8-11. Well, they don't just roll it, but they actually kick it past the midfield to the defender side. So Chelsea got the ball. They keep possession. Arsenal stole the possession. So we're in the 18th minute. Nine to 9. Just gonna re-roll it to see who gets the possession now. Chelsea stole the possession. Arsenal stole the possession. We're in the 20th minute. Arsenal's up to midfield. Chelsea stole the possession of the ball. Chelsea's at midfield. Arsenal stole the pass. Arsenal's worked their way up from their bottom third to midfield. All right, Arsenal finally made it to the attacking third. So now they'll be able to go for goal. And we're in the 27th minute. All right, Arsenal shoots. And Chelsea saves it. 2-1. Chelsea's up the midfield. They try to go for a long pass, and Arsenal stole the deep pass. Arsenal went for a long ball, and Chelsea stole it. I mean, you can use your imagination on how you see fit. I'm just saying long ball because whenever the ball is stolen, I'm just saying, hey, they went for a deep pass, a long pass. They may have passed the ball 2 or 3 times to each other, worked their way down the field. Basically, they turn over the ball. That's the main part that matters. Arsenal stole the pass. Arsenal slowly working their way up the field, up the pitch. Chelsea steals it. We're in the 34th minute. Chelsea's going back and forth, working the ball up to midfield. They finally get to the attacking third. Chelsea's going to go for goal now. Arsenal saves it. "37th minute. Arsenal passing the ball around the pitch, going back and forth between the defenders and the midfielders. Chelsea end up intercepting the pass on a sloppy pass from a center back to a midfielder. Chelsea working the ball up the wing. One of Arsenal defenders come in and steal the ball, take possession. He's passing the ball around the pitch, crossing it from the left side to the right side to a center back. Center back tries to pass it to a midfielder, but Chelsea intercepts the ball. They tried a long pass down the pitch, but Arsenal defender got in and headed it and took possession. They tried a long pass. One of Chelsea midfielders ended up taking the ball away. They passed the ball a couple of times down the pitch, moving from left to right, crossing the ball, passing to the middle, going back. Then they tried a deep ball, thinking that they'll be able to catch Chelsea sleeping. Well, Chelsea thought they would catch Arsenal sleeping. But Arsenal intercepts the ball. If you want, you can just say Arsenal. Set up there and had an offsides play. They drew them offsides so they can get the possession. Let's see. Arsenal had the ball. 8. Alright, so it's the 45th minute. Arsenal has the ball. It's the 45th minute. The lighting is not too good. Okay, so now I'm just going to roll one dice. Let's see, since Arsenal had the ball, I'll roll one dice to see how much extra time it's going to be on the clock. 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is 4, 5 is 5. A 6 means there's no extra time. All right. The third referee puts up a 4 for an extra 4 minutes. Arsenal still has the ball, trying to work it. That's 12-10. All right. Arsenal still trying to work it up the pitch. So it's 8-8. They're battling for position. See who can get this ball. Arsenal gets it. They make a long pass, a through pass, passing one of the defenders. The striker's going up for goal. Him and the goalie, one-on-one. He shoots. And the goalie saves the ball. Saves the shot. With that, there's 1 minute left. The goalie falls on the floor. The goalkeeper falls on the floor, holding the ball, wasting time. He boosts it towards midfield. That's it. Ref blows a whistle. At halftime, at the end of the first half, Chelsea 1, Arsenal 0. Goal was scored in the 8th minute. We're going to start off the second half since Arsenal had the ball to start. Chelsea's going to start the second half now. Arsenal steals the pass right away. Arsenal is working from their third of the field. After a couple of passes, Chelsea end up stealing the ball. Chelsea tries to work their way up the field. You get a couple of short passes, back and forth between the midfielder and the left midfielder, working it back to the center backs. Then they try a long pass, deep down the field, deep down the pitch, towards the right corner of the pitch, but Arsenal bumps one of the defenders and it goes out of bounds for a throw-in, so Arsenal has the ball. Just calling the game in my mind how I think it would be, just to make it a little bit more entertaining than just roll and not having a clue what's going on. Alright, Arsenal's working the ball around the pitch, just passing back and forth, making Chelsea chase them around the pitch. Then getting the midfield, trying a deep pass, and it was intercepted by Chelsea. Chelsea tries the long ball again. A deep pass down the pitch, thinking that their striker will be able to gain position, see if he can make something happen with it. But Arsenal had him doubled, and they stole the pass. You see right now, Chelsea's manager on the sideline, yelling and screaming, trying to make adjustments, telling them to stop trying a long pass. Try a couple of short passes. Arsenal steady passing the ball around the pitch. Their coach talking to them, telling them, hey guys, let's go. Let's work it up the pitch. We're going to work it on the outside, come up the width of the pitch. Don't worry about going down the middle. Nine, 12, 14. They're trying to go down the pitch, and what happened? They kicked the ball out of bounds. Ball turned over to Chelsea. Maybe the coach should have kept the ball in the middle of the pitch instead of working up the edges. Players losing possession out of bounds. Chelsea dribbled the ball a couple times. One of their midfielders get double teamed and the ball gets taken away by Arsenal. Arsenal works the ball up to midfield. Chelsea end up intercepting the pass. They kick it back to their goalkeeper. Try to get organized. The goalkeeper kicks it out back to a center back. They work their way up to midfield. Slowly but surely working their way up the field. As they try to go up the middle with a attack straight up the middle. Chelsea intercepts that pass. I mean, not Chelsea. Arsenal intercepts that pass. Right now we're in the 64th minute. Chelsea intercepts a long pass down the field. Chelsea this time works it up the wings. Trying to see if they can get a good cross inside the box. But the cross is picked out. Bad pass. It goes out of bounds. So Arsenal takes it for a throw in. Arsenal threw the ball in. Cleared it. Because Chelsea started pressing the defenders, so they just cleared it to the other side of the field. And Chelsea took possession of the ball. We're in the 68th minute. Chelsea is slowly passing the ball back and forth between each other. Working their way up the middle, seeing if they can get a through pass right up the middle of the pitch. They do get the through pass right up the middle of the pitch. The striker is running and running. Right from the through pass is one-on-one now with the goalkeeper. Let's see if Chelsea can extend their lead. The striker goes for the kick. And it goes over the crossbar. No goal. Arsenal's going to have a goal kick now. Goalkeeper kicks it all the way to midfield. Midfielder has position. Keeps possession of the ball. Then he tries to make a pass to the left center back. That's trying to work his way up the pitch. And it gets intercepted by Chelsea. Chelsea has the ball. They're trying to pass it. One of Arsenal defenders step in, takes the ball away. He takes it to the sideline. Try to waste some time. Even though they're losing, I don't know why he's doing that. But he has some kind of strategy because he kicks it to the midfielder. You see Arsenal pressing forward. But Chelsea has a stout defense. As Arsenal tried to kick it up the middle, Chelsea center back came and took that like, nope, that's mine. Get that to me. Then he kicks it out to one of the left midfielders, left central back. Chelsea has the ball in there. Let's see what they do with it. All right, they go from midfield to the attacking third. They caught one of Arsenal defenders sleeping. The striker got behind them. Oh no, they tried to make an offsides play, but it didn't work. So now it's one-on-one with one of Arsenal defenders trailing Chelsea defender. He's not trying to tackle him. He don't want to get a red card. He shoots. And the goalkeeper makes the save. We're now approaching the 79th minute. The coaches are talking to other players on the bench. They're going to have a couple of substitutions. Arsenal subs in another striker in place of a midfielder. Hoping that this will be the opportunity that they need to go score. All right, Arsenal try to kick the ball up to the third of the field, but Chelsea steals it. Chelsea crowd cheers as they're at home. They're urging their team to go get a second goal. It's 14-14. Let's see, they're going to battle it out. Who's going to get possession? Arsenal steals possession. Arsenal takes it. They're up to midfield now. Kicking it back and forth between the midfielders and the center back. Well, not center backs, but left midfielders. 11-11. The ball was kicked in the air. Had an opportunity. Let's see who will win that battle. 12-11. Chelsea ended up winning the battle. They end up kicking it back to their goalkeeper. And he boots it. But he tried to kick it to the third of the field. Arsenal ends up stealing the pass. 7 minutes left of regulation time. We don't know how much extra time may be needed. But Arsenal has the ball, so they can make a final run. Chelsea end up stealing the ball. Crowd cheers galore because they're happy. Like the way their defense is playing today. Working the ball all around the pitch, going from the left side to the right side, wasting time, keeping possession, playing very smart. It's Chelsea. But as they try to work their way up the pitch, Arsenal ends up stealing the pass. And the 86th minute, see if they can make a run for it. Arsenal still gets to midfield. Players are screaming. They're trying to make a run. Other players are like, pass me the ball. Got their hands up. Let's see what happens. They try a deep pass into the attacking third, but Chelsea intercepts the ball. 88th minute. Chelsea be smart. They're taking the ball, taking it to the corner, seeing if they can waste some time. One minute left in regulation. They're shielding off Arsenal from trying to get the ball back. They kick it downfield. They're into the attacking third now. Since Chelsea has the ball, we're going to roll one dice to see how much extra time is left, if any. An extra 4 minutes have been added to the time. But Chelsea's still going for goal right now to see if they can put it away right now. Well, extra time is not going to make a difference. Goal! Chelsea scores. Chelsea scores. In the 90th minute, Chelsea get goal number 2. In the 90th minute, Chelsea gets goal number 2 to secure the victory, basically. Still 4 minutes left. Arsenal has the ball. Arsenal goes, work their way up to midfield. Well, they get it at midfield, but they work their way up to around the pitch, basically. All right, they kicks it now. Chelsea steals the ball. As they steal the ball, they kick it back to their goalkeeper. He touches it with his foot, then he picks it up. The ref is looking at the clock. The crowd is cheering. The manager for Chelsea is like, time, blow the whistle, blow the whistle. The goalkeeper kicks the ball past midfield. Chelsea midfielder win the ball, but the ref blows the whistle. And with that, the game is over. Chelsea wins 2-0.